What's up guys, my name is Los and welcome back to this series where we're showing you how to create revenue generating activities for your e-com business. Now this is applicable for all types of businesses, but I want to kind of focus a little bit more on e-commerce, direct to consumer companies. So we've talked about two parts in this series first. First, we've talked about traffic, and then part two, we talked about conversions. Part three is one of the most important parts that you need to focus on, and we're going to talk about offers. So when it comes to offers, most people really just think very linearly. They're just thinking, okay, I've got a product, I want to get it sold, and they're not thinking about where it needs to go inside of an upsell, how to upsell it more, different scenarios like this, and this is what I want to talk to you guys about. Just like I asked you guys to really build cohort analysis and test your traffic and test different opportunities inside of your conversion, I'm gonna say the same thing here for offers. So there's a few things that you need to be thinking about when it comes to offers, okay? Now here's thing number one. Let's start with upsells, okay? So anything less than 2 upsells inside of an offer and you're really leaving money on the table. A few things that we like to do here is we like to do at least 3 up to 4 upsells. Normally 3 is pretty good. So I would say at minimum 3 upsells, okay? Now, if you don't have a lot of other products to sell in your upsell flow, now the number one thing to do in that scenario is more of the same, okay? In this scenario, let's use, I just bought some workout products a few days ago. I bought some protein, okay? And now this company doesn't have pre-workouts, intra-workouts, creatine, testosterone products. They don't have anything. They just kind of have like 2 products. That's all they have. But I love their protein. And so I went in, I bought the protein. My immediate upsell was, do you want to buy 2, 4, or 6 of these? And I actually bought 4 because I know I'm going to use a lot of it. I don't want to come back and call you and see this and go through the whole hassle. I know I use the product. If I can get a discount for buying a little bit more in bulk, so to speak, then I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So they didn't sell me, like I said, a bunch of different products because they just don't have that many SKUs, but they were still able to upsell and increase their average order value by selling me more of the same exact thing. So think about that. When you're doing more of the same, I want you to think 2, 5, all the way up to 10. And I don't know if this one will work, but the reality is I don't know if this one or this one will work. I don't know which one's going to be the best for you. So this is what I'm saying. We're gonna have to test these. Build out more upsells, build out more of this opportunity so you can increase your average order value, okay? Now the next thing is gonna be order bumps. So an order bump, if you have a software as an example like a ClickFunnels, and maybe we can pop in an example of what ClickFunnels looks like right now, and when you're doing an order bump, it's just gonna be something that pops up and says, hey, for an extra $27, $37, all the way up to like $97, do you want this quick little thing that helps you with speed and automation, okay? So whether it's a e-com product and it's something that helps you accentuate the first product, or it's digital and you can get speed and automation, software, it doesn't matter. You have the opportunity to re-upsell someone before they even go into the first upsell with an order bump. So that is crucial. We're always seeing when we do order bumps, we can get up to a 60% take rate on this. Now imagine selling something for $47 and then getting a 60% take rate on something that's worth another $37. That really increases your initial average order value, and you haven't even got up to your upsells. So it's an amazing thing to start using inside of your business. The next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is adding digital inside of this, okay? So we've done this a ton when it comes to physical products. We've done a lot of stuff in the health and wellness space, and a lot of people that come to us, they have limited SKUs, like I was using the example of the protein. And so what we've done is, as an example, we'll create a bundle, and this is how we position this. So one product can be worth $40, okay? And this is a SKU. This is just a physical product that you have. But if you add something digital, then you can add a perceived value of something similar. You can say this digital thing is worth $50, okay? So if you add 40, 50, here's 90, you get it for the price of $70, okay? At the end of the day, let's just be real, this is digital. There is no cost of goods here for me. So I'm increasing my average order value immediately on the front end, $30 by creating something that adds really good perceived value inside of that offer, okay? And we've done this with people that do food companies. Will add a perceived value cookbook for another $30. And so you get a few meals plus that for a specific amount, and it increases not only the perceived value, but increases the happiness rate of the person. They're excited to buy this product, and it increases your average order value. And then the last one that I want to talk to you guys about is offering product bundles. A big thing that we do when we work with companies and that I've seen a lot of people have success with is instead of just using one product, kind of like your hero product that could tend to be a smaller price point product, bundle a few things together and create an initial bundle. Again, kind of staying in the lane of health and fitness because it's been kind of the example I've used throughout this conversation. If you do have a few SKUs, why not go protein, pre-workout, and creatine for one particular price, okay? Now, when you do that, it increases the average order, again, big time, and that allows you to buy more media. And at the end of the day, what we're trying to really do is client and customer acquisition. How do we acquire more customers at a rate that really we get to almost not lose money, and if we do, it's for very little time so we can recuperate that money and build out a sustainable business where we can go spend more money, acquire more customers, and then get them in cross-sells, post-purchase relationships, and different things like that so we can increase that lifetime value and that brand equity with the people that we're working on here, okay? Now, a few other things that I want you to consider here is not just how many more upsells can you do, how can you create order bumps, how can you do bundles, how do you increase things with perceived value by adding digital, but are you testing these things for, going back, conversions, right? Are you testing price points? A big thing here where I'm telling you to do bundles and all that is so I can increase price points. A big time situation that people don't really do enough of is just test their front end price points in general. When is the last time that you tested your price point, whether it's going up or going down? We actually had a scenario with a product that was $67 and we were getting a poor conversion rate on the front end of that product. People just weren't taking it, meaning they just didn't see the value in it at that cost. Okay, so we really looked to beef up the back end, not just on upsells, but on emails and post-purchase campaigns. And we dropped that product into a $47 front end product, meaning instead of 67 bucks, it was $47, and it increased our conversion rate by about 25%, okay? That was huge for us to get people in the door and start then measuring each part of the upsell chain and seeing where we could get more conversions, more average order value, and then going into email marketing and seeing where we could get better opportunities of sale with subscriptions, post-purchase campaigns, cross-sells, etc., right? So as you guys can see, everything ends up talking from traffic, then to conversions, then to the offers. It's not just about what everyone says here on the internet, which is all these screenshots of like, oh, this person ran some Facebook ads, got a 12 times return, and now they're just killing it, and that's just how it is. That's probably a screenshot of one day, one good offer, one promotion. It's the same as an Instagram feed, right? You're only gonna get the best pictures on that thing. But for you to grow your business, you have to have the big picture on everything, not the best picture. And the big picture is thinking about all these revenue generating activities and how they speak to each other, how they are basically building the foundation of your house. And if you take one away, your foundation is gonna go down. So to recap, guys, the big takeaway here is don't leave money on the table. Do everything you can to acquire customers in the best way. And so how is that gonna happen here? It's gonna happen by selling more products, more of the same if you don't have more SKUs. It's gonna happen by trying to build perceived value, adding digital products. It's gonna happen by trying to create order bumps. It's gonna happen by building product bundles and by testing your prices, testing even if it's a higher ticket product, maybe payment plans, different scenarios, and seeing what the payback window is on that payment plan, how many people stick, etc., different things like that. You're gonna have to start testing these things out on your business. So guys, if you need help creating something like this, looking at your traffic, your conversion, your upsells, and everything else so you can build the right foundation inside of your business the same way you would a home, then we've scheduled some time to talk to you. Just click the link below, fill out the application. If it's a good fit, we'll reach out to you. We'll have a conversation to see how we can help you explode your business now. And if it's a good fit, we'll have a conversation, let you know how we work and how we can help you grow your business. That's it for me, guys. I hope this is helpful, and I'll see you guys on the next video.